Hi, I'm Scott Speed. I'm driving the number 20 Fuzzy's Ultra Premium Vodka entry for Dragon Racing. We're here in Gasoline Alley, getting ready to get the month started. My earliest memory of the Speedway was when Red Bull took us all for the Red Bull driver search when I was, I think, 19 years old to come see the Formula One race here. This is the first time I ever really saw the place, and first time I saw race cars going around it, so it was a cool experience. Well, the Indy 500 opportunity came about, quite recently, and everything's been put together, in a very short period of time. Jay Penske called and said he had a viable ride for the 500 and asked if I was interested, and I don't know anyone who would turn that down. So it's something that came about, like I said, really quickly, and so far everything's gone really smooth. Yeah, certainly coming to Indianapolis for all three of those events has been a great opportunity and one that's been actually quite different for each one. For Formula One, it was one of those things where when I came here, it was like one of the very few weeks I got to spend in the States. So my perception of the whole weekend was X. And when we came back here for NASCAR, the group of people I was in and the atmosphere was totally different. And then now for the 500, this is it probably has the most energy and the most sort of excitement around it. The first few laps around Indy were amazing in this car. The last car I drove around here was a Cup car, which obviously you need to be braking and doing a lot of driving through the corners, whereas the Indy car was extremely fast. You can go around the track obviously flat out, and was a totally different experience. The best advice I'd have for karters is, the driving part of it is almost extra and almost fun. The work, there's so much work that goes behind the scenes, especially if you're not coming with any money and you're sort of you got a helmet, is how we say. To make it to this area without funding and without a lot of outside help is really difficult. So I'd say take the driving part of it as fun and take the rest of the part as serious and work hard at it. Well, I'd pick Dario. I think obviously he's very talented and has had a lot of success here, and I'd want a teammate that could help as much as possible. Funniest moment in racing? Yeah, I mean I've had a lot. I think probably the most interesting was in a karting race one time, racing against A.J. Allmendinger. I came in after seeing the white flag, thinking it was the checkered. And as I was slowing around, kind of making my way back to the pits, he was really ramming me in the rear of the cart. And I'm like, well, dude, the race is over. What's the deal? And as I finally pulled off the track and saw him go by, I thought, oh, thank God this isn't the final event, I guess. Oh, that's a good question. Probably a lot. I plan on, obviously, spending some time downtown. They got a great golf course across the street, the Brickyard Crossing. I'll definitely be out there hitting some balls and I don't know, just experiencing all that Indy has to offer. What can I say? I mean, IndyCar has made it very elusive to try to be one of the 5 guys that are eligible to win $5 million if they win that race, and it's I think it's going to draw a very interesting crowd of people, and the prize speaks for itself. We'll be pushing hard for that one. Yeah, I just briefly saw the new car, and it's one of those things where I'm not quite sure, where it's going to end up going. But I think the fact that they're bringing a new car in with the different manufacturers is really, really could be a great, shot in the arm for the sport, and hopefully it's something that can gain a lot of momentum. The goals for this month are actually really easy. Don't hit anything. If I can make it through the whole month without hitting the wall or crashing at all, and see the checkered flag, I'm almost guaranteeing myself, a really strong finish. So that's the first and only real goal. We're gonna celebrate like it's going out of style. Hi, I'm Scott Speed, and thanks for checking out our video on IndyCar.com.